Hey everybody, welcome back to another Real Rant reviewer video. Yes, another one. You see it here. Natural Born Killers. Yes, 1994, I believe. Oliver Stone directed, starring Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis. This movie, I saw it once, and I never saw it again. Guys, spoilers ahead, I guess. I really don't fucking care to go much through this plot of this movie because it's a basic fucking stupid plot. It shouldn't even be a plot. Shouldn't even be a movie. To me, never comes on TV. Why would it? Because it's so unquote violent, and it's a piece of shit. Why it doesn't come on TV? It's just a piece of shit. Why you only hear about it and you don't buy it and you don't rent it? Why? Why don't you do that? This is if you didn't know, this is a fucking massive rant in this movie. Leave a comment why you love this movie. Change my mind. Um, Tom Sizemore is in this. I love Tom Sizemore. Do I like Woody Harrelson and White Men Can't Jump? Yeah. Anything else? No. So, you know, do I buy Woody Harrelson like I can't take him on? Like I couldn't kill him? No. I could beat his ass probably. And I'm not a big guy, you know? It's just I can't buy Woody Harrelson as this, you know? This. Is that scary or a natural born killer to you? But, I don't fucking care about this movie. Oliver Stone, what a waste of money. What a waste of his talents. Um, they try to pull like a Clockwork Orange type mixture and another type movie in together, like environment, I guess, of kind of like a spaz out of different environments and costumes and murder, as you see here, how they're like videotaping this murder or something. I can't even remember parts of this movie because they're so forgettable and stupid. They're like, who the fuck would bother? Like Robert Downey's Jr.'s in this. I mean, are you serious? Like, no wonder why he started to do drugs after this or during this or shit. This movie made me do that after watching it or yeah, I had to go through a rehab center. So, and it wasn't because it was a good movie or anything or changed my life. Definitely changed it for the worse because it was such a shitty movie. I had to, numb myself every day that I watched it. Um, Look at this. So, lady in the back, like, I don't know, there's blood everywhere. Who's gonna clean this up? And look at him trying to look all differently cool and different, like, types of murders. Like, where does it's a movie? It's fantasy, natural born killers, right? I mean, the plot is it's ridiculous. So I'm not reading it, and we're not going through it. We're just because it's basically just them in different forms, killing in different areas, and just being natural born killers in the end. And they get away alive, and everyone dies, and they live, and all this shit, and they're just I don't know, on the run or something. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Woody Harrelson in this role, shit, it's shit. Juliette Lewis, I'll leave her be because she looks like a little crazy girl. So whatever, crazy woman, that's fine. But you need another director for this kind of movie. You need another head actor besides Woody Harrelson. Okay. That's it. And you need a better plot and story. Because if you have a better director, he ain't gonna put that plot and story in here. This weird fucking mash costume changing bullshit. Like we believe it. Like I believe they're natural born killers. Like this is actual factual. And they still film it in different, I guess, different styles, which isn't styles. It's just color change. It's lame. Like costume change. Look at this shit. Holding him like that. Who the fuck? And Oliver Stone here is telling him, hey, you're gonna act this way like a natural born killer, Woody. Hmm. The guy's so fucking disinterested back here. These guys look at him looking over, just so fucking disinterested in what the fuck they're doing. So is Woody Harrelson looking at him looking like, yeah, this movie's fucking crap. But apparently it's not, right, guys? It made 100 million or whatever the fuck it made. And yeah, it's a classic. It's a cult classic now, right? When it first came out, it got shit reviews. So they should have stuck to it. It's not a cult classic. It's a shit. Stick to your first gut when you first watch it, and that's it. It's a piece of shit. And no other movies that really trash this movie so good, really shit on it, and do it so much better than this movie will ever do it. And you just don't buy Mr. Harrelson here as a fucking vicious murderer. He's a jokester. He's just a fucking jokester with his like lips and mouth and his teeth, little his little licking mouth and ugh, I'm gonna shoot that target, or I'm gonna shoot you. You know, fuck you, Harrelson, and her too. It's like, is that scary to you guys? Is that like intimidating? Why? 'Cause she has a gun. Anybody has guns. I'm sure the cops did. Why couldn't they kill them? They're so fucking smart, right? They're natural born killers. If you're a natural born killer, let me just give you a word of advice. You will get caught killing eventually. So, because you're naturally born to be a killer, you're naturally born then to be caught. Because you can't do it forever. We're all naturally born to do something, right? But in this movie, I guess these people are just born to kill for no reason. That's what they do basically throughout the whole fucking movie. Is plot is just killing. They just go around killing anyone. And there's I guess a lot of assaults, if you want to say, a lot of scenes that are provocative, that are probably unnecessary, but just in there like before Rob Zombie times, just to shock you and rock you, and just to commit a murder, just to justify a murder some way, just because they're doing the murder randomly for no reasons. Doesn't matter, right? Money or doesn't matter. Clothes doesn't matter. Because he gets a nice change of clothes every time he kills someone. Nice glasses, they're expensive, right? He's a natural born killer. He's probably killed somebody for those. I'm guessing he didn't go to the Gucci store and pay all that money, right? Mm-hmm. This movie's a bunch of hype to me. Bunch of bullshit hype. Natural born killers. The title gets you. So that's it. Title gets you. Title grabs you. You know, the actors' names in this movie at the time of its release in '94 they were never really established. I mean, maybe Harrelson right after When My Man Can't Jump, you know. So that's the only reason I knew him or heard of a name in this movie was his name. Oliver Stone, no. Who gives a fuck? I knew about Oliver Stone, but no one else did. Who gives a shit? Platoon, all that dumb shit. But you know, you don't. The marketing of the movie isn't marketed well because it's very violent, of course. So you don't know how to market it. You don't know how to put it out there to the public. You don't even know how to make it, obviously. So you can't even have your actors promote it on TV, on late night shows, on websites, on the internet because the actors don't even believe in the movie. It seems like because it's so violent, they just did it for a paycheck, or did it because it would be a piece of art, which it is considered that Pulp Fiction is a piece of art, guys. Okay, that '90s classic is a classic. It's that is a real movie. Natural Born Killers is not a real movie. It's just Oliver Stone putting murder on screen on every scene and trying to impress you with, hey, you can be like this too, or something, or like I don't understand, or like don't be like this, or this will happen to you. You just end up in jail or be famous, or because obviously they're trying to all do this because they're trying to be famous, like a Bonnie and Clyde thing, and we've all heard this story a million times, Oliver Stone. So it's not an original written story. It's not something that you originally made up, like other movies have done it way better. Um, Guys, I'm so glad that I don't remember this movie much at all. I'm so glad I'm doing a fucking rant review for you because I advise you not to watch this movie at all. Or like I said, buy a steelbook or go to the store and rent it or talk about it with a friend or even ask a friend who's in it or anything like that. It's Oliver Stone's worst fucking movie to me. Like, no, it's not. It's Oliver Stone. It's an Oliver Stone worse because I'm sure he has worse. Look at this talking to Harrelson. It's crazy. Harrelson's like, what the fuck am I doing? The money he's thinking about the thousands of dollars he's gonna get because it ain't no million, right? Not for this shit. I mean, maybe 500,000, maybe a million. I don't think so though. Not on Harrelson. Not at this time. Not at any time should Harrelson be getting money like this. This guy is not. He plays the same person in every role. So, he's like that type of person. And it's Woody Harrelson. Do I think it's a natural born killer, Juliette Lewis? I think it's Juliette Lewis and Woody Harrelson just shooting guns and pretending to kill people. So, and that's it. Trying to do it in a way where it's nostalgic and fabulous and fantastic and artistic and meaningful. I mean, when is ever killing meaningful unless you're defending yourself, maybe? But, even at that, to glamorize these two killers, these two serial killers, these two spree killers was a bad idea, especially back in '94 because it didn't work. It didn't work for theaters. It didn't work for audiences. It just works for the critics today or Rotten Tomatoes or whoever, IMDb, because their own websites wouldn't sit down and watch this fucking movie and give you an honest opinion like the real Rant reviewer will. So none of them will because they don't want to go against that wave of man, the dislikes coming in because man, this movie, no, I love it, it's a fucking cult classic. How could you shit on it? Well, I'm not shitting on it. I'm critiquing it and I'm criticizing the movie. It's public. It's put itself out there to be criticized and critiqued. I paid money to watch it, okay, and that's how it is. And I watch it with some like I don't need to explain myself about why we watch movies and who we watch them with and why we pay money and why these studios get our money to make better movies or to improve a movie that they should make a sequel to. This movie has no sequel, and that's why. Because it's a piece of shit, and no one wanted to see a second one. And I want you to leave a comment down below and to tell me why a scene in this movie you remember. A scene in this movie that is worth me tuning back into to watch again and change my mind on the whole film. Because I will give it a chance. But I did give it a chance, and I don't want to give it another chance. That's the problem. And I love movies, and this shit is just a disgrace to cinema. Oliver Stone, fuck you and your stupid paycheck, man. Like these guys for the paycheck, and I think Downey in the back. It's fucking horrible. Put him in something like this, but he was on the skeet and the dank danks, So he was fucking. He wasn't Iron Man at this time, guys. I'll tell you that. Look at this fucking outfit, like we haven't seen, like white shirt. And it's just so lame costumes too. I hate the costumes in this movie. I really do. When he leaves her alive, right, or something like that. And such badass scene, isn't it? Oh, you can live because you said your sandwich that you made me was good, or you didn't tax me, or you didn't charge me a tip. It's just stupid. Look, he's in another bar, the same bar. Probably takes his jacket off at some point. Who cares? Fuck this movie. And I have Wikipedia up in case I'm going through the plot, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, but I'm gonna go through the plot when I'm ready to go through this stupid fucking plot. Because this stupid fucking movie deserves all the smoke and the coughing and the wheezing. So listen to that. Don't care about this stupid shit. I only picked a couple pictures because I didn't want to see any more of this dumbass shit. And I had to because I knew I was going to go rambling on and ranting on. Rant on this piece of shit because I remember being so fucking disappointed. I was like, whoa, shit, Natural Killers back in '90, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it and all this shit, and I wanted to take my fist through my brain. Like, how could you think this is something to watch? Like, this is something that's gonna entertain me? I put on the news, and there's more natural born killers on the news than there is on this, and Woody Harrelson, guys, is a kill sprayer. And Juliette Lewis joining them. They're in love. They're madly in love, and they're bathing in blood, guys, as they go around the country murdering, and the cops can't stop them because they got shotguns. Juliette Lewis and Mr. Harrelson, they're so smart, can't avoid police. Anyways, cool glasses. See her reflection. They're natural born killers. They love each other, guys. I bet you when they meet up, like right now, like in 2022, and they meet up like at a restaurant or walking down the street, did they say to each other, "Hey, remember? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you remember when we shot New Natural Born Killers?" No, they don't. They don't. But in the back of their minds, they know how they know each other. It's from that movie, and they know scenes from the movie. They know parts that probably made them feel awkward or stupid. So they don't say it. It's an unspoken word. They're never going to sit down and really talk about making this movie together and why they shouldn't have. Yeah, look at this. Look how she's looking with that gun. And look how he's looking. It's just so corny, guys. It's so like, they try to make it, it's a 90s movie, but they make it so corny in the 80s way. Like in a 40s or 50s way, actually. See, this scene here, this little picture I like, though. She looks good in here, in this scene. I think he's a crazy cop, Mr. Todd Sizemore. He's fucking great, Tom Sizemore. You always love him. But she looks good here, Juliette. But, like I said, you got to cast somebody better than Woody Harrelson, guys. Even Tom Sizemore as the main killer would have been really fucking cool. But this movie would have made a lot more money if you had someone better. That's all. Even a lower name as the killer. would have pulled off a lot of money, a lot of interest. But I don't care because this movie should have no interest. It should have no rating on IMDb. It should be rotten. Yes, it's a piece of shit because that's all it is. It's flabbergasting bullcrap. It's like when I take a paint can, just throw it on my white wall. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna tell you, hey, guess the color of this paint that's gonna go on this wall, this white wall here. You know, and once you guess and it's not the color, you're gonna be surprised. You know, you're gonna be surprised that it wasn't, and it's gonna ruin that white wall, guys. So basically, it ruined this movie, ruined my perception, ruined my wall, ruined my perception. It was the wrong color, that's for damn sure, and surprised me in a horrible fucking way. Oliver Stone. Look at Woody. I mean, and look at Juliette Lewis. She has the same trying to be menacing, trying to be like she enjoys what she's doing, the torture, the violence, and she doesn't. And Harrelson's just like, oh fuck it, whatever, I'm cool. And he's always doing the same mouth little, you know, mouth things because that's what he does. He's Woody Harrelson. He's so like beautiful and handsome and talented and well spoken. I don't know. He doesn't need to be in this movie, does he? Natural Born Killer. So make him look ugly as possible. He's already. So it's no problem. I'm not stopping. You should not go see this movie. You shouldn't rent this movie. You shouldn't praise this movie or talk about this movie. The plot of this movie, fuck it. My freaked out thoughts are over. I'm done. Through. Smash my headset. It's a shitty ass headset. Shitty computer. Shitty movie. It all works together, guys. Shitty rant reviewer. The real rant reviewer telling it real. Yeah. Don't watch this. Please. Sake of you everything you know. You never get the time back, the money back, the thoughts back, the images out of your head of this stupid, stupid movie. So anyways, the plot is you just follow these two people here. Harrelson and Lewis. And they go around the country, guys, murdering people randomly in different colors, like the picture color changes, their costume changes. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't care why or how. I don't care why they're going around killing because there's no reason for them to killing. They're just natural born killers. That's the point of the movie. They're just natural born killers. There's no explanation like Michael Myers to their murderous spree or a plot or who they murder. They take advantage of people and put them in situations to be murdered for no reason, or they just randomly murder you to take $5 or whatever, just be on the news. You know, and then they'll get arrested at the end and try to be executed. No, they won't be executed. They escape and they run up to the sunset. And they're natural born killers, guys. Oliver Stone directed, cut the scene, Sunset. Academy Awards, yes. Nominated, yes. Best director, probably. Did he win? No, I don't think so. Maybe won for something. Soundtrack, never even heard the soundtrack. Don't remember it. That's the problem. Heard it, don't remember it. Probably rehashed, reused music from you know, the times of the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, shit like that. There's probably no original Natural Born Killers theme music to this fucking movie because they just focused all on murder, 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 getting the blood down in all the shots. Stupid fucking movie, stupid fucking acting, bad casting, bad directing, horrible fucking plot. A good title, I'll give it that. Natural Born Killers. Who doesn't want to go see a movie called Natural Born fucking Killers? And then you go see it, you want to be a natural born killer because you want to kill the ticket booth and the ticket and just take it and crush it and throw it into the trash can and take this DVD and this movie and fucking erase it from history of the annals of the world because they just make movies now just to make movies. And that's okay by me, you fucktards. Take our money, but at least make a good fucking movie. And when you make the good movie, call it a good movie. Don't fucking call it a shit. Don't be faking hypocrisy. Don't hypocrisy me and our fans and our fucking real life movie fucking viewers that love movies and watch them just to go to sleep to them and comfort them. This movie doesn't comfort me. It's a piece of shit. It doesn't even entertain me. Woody Harrelson to pay. Who was going to pay to see Woody Harrelson star in a movie? That's why you went straight to Netflix and Amazon Prime. You fucking kidding me? Like he was ever hot. He wasn't. I would have told him. I would have told people that back in the 90s. This guy's going to fall off. Just like everybody else. He ain't nothing. Fucker. It ruins this movie, guys. So does Oliver Stone. Get his ass off the direction chair. Look at this Juliette Lewis with the same look you can't even fucking believe, and Harrelson's look. It's ridiculous. Anyways, guys, that's the plot. You fucking understand it. Basically, you should understand. It's pretty simple. They just go around killing, like I told you, and it's supposed to be artistic and awesome and fucking imaginative and futuristic and all that shit, and it's telling something about America, right? About America. How about the world, man? Cause fuck, not just America. How about the world, bro? America isn't just the world. The world is America. You know, without the world, there is no America. You fuck. So this is what this movie wants to do. This is what Oliver Stone's all about. You know, promoting, propagandizing his visions and his political agendas. And I'm not getting into all that. So I'm talking straight cinematics, ain't I? And cinematically, I tell you to stay away from this fucking movie. And in '94, when I heard it come out, I didn't go see it. I didn't see it in no theater. No, fuck no. Went until it came out. I guess I saw it on a rental or some shit, some friend's house. I'll tell you that. Didn't pay for the rental. Cause I know better than that. I know way better than that. You can't trick me, Mr. Tricksters. Tricksters, boys, through tricksters. What do you hear us? I'm drinking a beer. And I'm ready to kill somebody if they talk to me wrong. You fucking Woody Harrelson. Go dunk a basketball. That's what he should have been doing with Lewis here cheering him on. They should have been on a 2-on-2 tournament instead of snipes, her and him. Right here with guns. They should have walked to the 2-on-2 tournament and just blown everybody away and took the money on the basketball court. That would White Men Can't Jump 2, the sequel. That would have been way better than this one. Natural Born Killers. Natural Born. And the title, too, when you break it down, it's pretty fucking stupid. Admit it, it's stupid. I mean, it's not. People don't want to see a movie like that, like titled like that. You know it's going to be a shamble of shit because it's a shamble of shit title, really. I praised the title just before a little bit, gave it a little bit of praise, but now I'm retracting that because if you break it down, it's a stupid title. You're naturally a born killer. I mean, it's all contradictory words in a statement. I mean, naturally born. Yeah, you're naturally born. Okay, you're born. I don't know if it's natural to be born. Not really, because not everybody's born. You know what I mean? You got to do things to do it. But okay, so you're a natural born killer though. Let's get you're just born a killer. Well, gosh, oh fuck, I feel bad for the 50 other percent of kids out there. They're gonna be born killers in this year. I mean, stupid title, and it does not catchy. It's just boring. It's a boring title, honestly. Natural born killers. It's like. Haven't I heard that? Haven't I seen that before? And everybody says, oh yeah, that's that one with Harrelson, right? With Woody killing everybody. Like, that's it. You don't remember any cool pop points, any cool lines, any cool storylines. Come on, give us a story, Oliver Stone, you shitbag. Stop using everybody. Stop using shit and stop using documentaries and stop shitting on people that actually make shit up that's good. You're a fucking loser, dude. So let's move on. This rant is shit. I got other movies to shit on and rant on. Leave some suggestions, please, in the comments on other movies I could shit and rant on. Leave some comments, please, down below on why you love this movie. Change my mind on this fucking rant. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.